It's Monday morning and it's 7:50 a.m. and in today's video what I'm going to be doing is what I like to call interval work. So interval work is a strategy that some drivers use when they come out in different intervals at different parts of the day. So they come out in the morning, late afternoon to evening, and then late evening into night. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to see what kind of impact this has on my earnings. The first set of hours I'm going to be working is from 8 until 11 a.m. And then the second set of hours I'm going to be working is 3:30 until 6:30 p.m. And then I'm going to be doing 9:30 p.m. until 12 a.m. And then we're going to see which parts of the day I managed to get the best rates, as well as do a comparison in regards to previous shifts that I've done, whether or not it's worth doing it this way, and the advantages and disadvantages of this method. So if you're interested to find out the results, stay tuned until the end of the video. So on our way to our first job of the day, and it's taking us from the Clapham area to, I believe, Guy's Hospital, which is near London Bridge. It's going to pay me a total of about £16. Take me about 20 minutes or so to complete. So currently we're at Guy's Hospital and I've just received trip number 2, which is going to take me from Long Lane, which is near Bermondsey and Tower Bridge, and it's going to take me to the Mayfair area. And I feel like this trip's going to take me about half an hour and pay me just under £22. So I'm not mad at it. It's a good start so far. So our third trip of the day has just come in, an executive trip, taking me to a part of town I really don't like, but I've accepted it just because our time is limited today. I haven't got the time to wait around for the perfect job. Just received our 4th trip of the day, and I'm picking the passenger up in the Tower Hill area and taking him to the Strand. It's going to take me about 20 minutes to complete and pay me roughly £13 or so. It's not exactly a great trip, but it's going to bring us closer to making £100 within the time scale that we want. I'm going to take this next one. It's not going to get us to the £100, it's just going to take us just under, but it's taking me to an area that I'm not too mad at. So completed trip number 5, and that's the first interval of the day complete. So now it's time to eat. What I've got is one freshly squeezed orange juice, and I got this from Johnny's. And for food today, I decided to get some chicken salad for lunch. So I've got some chicken salad, it's quite nice. So in there, it's got some spring onions, red onions, cucumber and lettuce, with some chicken. And the shop's actually called Philly Shack and it's based in Peckham. Just come out for the second interval of the day. The time now is just gone 3:15. Just gonna turn on the app right now. So we've just got our first trip of the second interval, which is taking us from Brixton to Knightsbridge. It's going to take about half an hour to complete and pay us £16. And it's getting us in a good area where I believe we should be able to get a few trips coming quite frequently. So currently on Notting Hill Gate, I received another trip from Knightsbridge to the location that I'm at now. Only paid me about £10, so it wasn't that great, and it took very longer in rush hour. Well, it's getting close to rush hour, I should say, and this area is always packed. In order to hit our target, we've got to do another £81.10, and we've got 2 hours and 30 minutes to do it. And I'm not feeling massively confident, but I've just got another trip come in, taking me to Mayfair. So I'm going to crack on with that now, and then hopefully we can get something nice when we get there. So on our way to another ride. This rider is going from West End, Regent Street, and I believe we're heading to Clapham Common. So it's quite a long journey. It's going to pay me close to £25. It's going to bring our total up, but upon completion we're only going to have an hour left of this interval, and we are still quite short of hitting our target. So currently we've got 23 minutes left of the second interval of the day. We're 15 short of hitting 100 for the second interval, and we're 25 short of hitting 200. So yeah, I'm not really happy about that, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna wait around. Hopefully I can get something to at least get the total slightly up. Now I'm gonna have to bank on the final interval boosting our earnings up. So let's see how that goes. So I've just completed that job, and that brings the second interval to an end. So didn't make as much as I'd liked to, but slightly better than the first interval. So hopefully the third one could be even better. Just starting the third and final interval of today. To be honest with you, I'm feeling not in a mood to work, just simply because this is out of my routine. I've even had to change into something more comfortable, and I didn't want to come outside, to be honest, but I feel like because we've done the first two intervals, it would be a shame and it would just be a waste just to not come out and then try and finish the experiment. The jobs coming in at the moment are miserable, so yeah, I'm gonna head in towards Central. This time of night it's a bit weird because everybody's going home, and obviously as a Londoner, people live all over the place, so you're getting some jobs that are going to Wimbledon, some jobs that are going to Bromley, some jobs that are going to like Walthamstow, and it's like you don't really know where to go. Some of these areas, when you go at this time, there's not going to be a lot of work around. So I've just received the trip come through from Kennington Park Station, taking me to another part of Kennington. It's very short. It's a job I wouldn't usually take, but it's going towards Central, so I just thought, why not? Alright, so seeing as it's so dead, I'm gonna drive towards the Chelsea area. Hopefully things will be a little bit more lively. Just got a job paying us 13 quid from the Belgrave area going to SW4 Clapham. So gonna crack on with this job now. It's gonna bring our total up slightly. So I've just completed that last trip to Clapham, and we've broken the £200 mark, but the problem is at this time most people are in West End, and when people are in West End, when you take the job, they take you out of West End. So then to get another decent job, I'm gonna have to drive back into West End. So still in Clapham Common, no job has come through, so I'm gonna drive into West. Oh man. So currently in Victoria, and just got the 14th trip of the day come in, and I'm picking up a customer from the theatre in Victoria and taking them over to Bayswater area. So yeah, it's quite a decent trip. It's the best trip that I've probably had all day, to be honest, and it's come in pretty much the final hour of our shifts. So just had another executive trip come in, pretty decent. Gonna take me about 6 minutes and pay me £10. Picking them up in a Bayswater area, and I think still staying in the Bayswater area. It's only a 6-minute trip. I think can't be more than 2 miles. So gonna crack on with this one, and then after this we've got 1 hour left of the final interval. So yeah, I'm looking forward for this shift to end, because to be honest, I'm getting a bit tired. So I've decided to call an end to the shift 30 minutes early, just because it's just dire, it's really bad. Nothing's coming through. If something does come through, then I'll crack on. Today we managed to complete a total of 15 trips with a total income of about £232. The average trip was then £15.48. I would have to personally say I prefer just coming out and just staying out. I found that doing the interval shifts, it was like you could start building up momentum. Instead of staying out and waiting around for a decent trip to boost up your earnings, you kind of go home, and I feel like it's a gamble, because even if those are the so-called busy hours, it doesn't always mean that they're going to be busy, just like I found out today. Also, one of the big drawbacks of doing the interval shifts, what I found with the later shift was that most trips that you would get would be taking you far away from the busy areas. And at this time of night, when you go away from the busy areas, sometimes jobs are non-existent. Me personally, I don't think I'll ever do interval shifts again. After doing the interval shift, I feel tired. You would think the interval shift would mean that you feel like you're working less, but I feel like I've actually worked more because I've been up since morning and it's now 12 a.m. at night. As usual, thanks for watching the video, and thanks to those of you who have subscribed to my channel, and I will catch you in the next one.